Hello, gorgeous people. Day 19 of the 30-Day Abundance Challenge. So happy to be back with you today. Yesterday, we talked about inner being. We talked about how we have to nurture your inner being and really just change that inner being. Like we were just working and gently with ease and grace to just give slight little changes to the inside of how you're feeling deeply within yourself. And the reason we're doing that is because of the law of vibration and attraction. If you've ever learned anything about that, whatever vibration you're giving out is what you're getting back. So if you are giving out vibrations of lack or scarcity, then basically that's what you get back in your life. So that's why we're doing this challenge, to try to change that inner being from a place of scarcity or a place of lack into a place of abundance. And I know some of that doesn't really make complete sense to you if you have never studied any of the things that I'm talking about, but that's okay. Just keep listening, because it gets better. It gets better and you understand more as we go through the process, okay? So let's talk about the inner being again. We're trying to move that. We're trying to shift that into a beautiful place, okay? And we talked about feeling good. So I just want you to continue with the feeling good. If you're trying to still find a really good place to get in, a beautiful place to be in, because you're trying to get into flow with things, then we're going to start focusing on feeling good. We're still going to continue to focus on feeling good. So keep doing that. Okay? So feel good, feel good, feel good. So if you are going like, what do you mean just feel good? Like, when I'm supposed to just feel good? Yes, that's exactly what you're supposed to do. Find something that gives you pleasure or something that you're wanting, and you're going to feel good about having it. So say, just for an example, you want $10,000 in your bank account. Okay? Just for easy math here. If I'm focusing on the fact that I don't have it, that I need it really, really bad, then I'm giving out messages that are saying the opposite of what I want, okay? Because if I'm in lack of it, or I feel like I'm in lack of it, then I'm giving off a certain persona there, okay? So what we want to do is make a little shift on the inside, and we want to shift it to what would the idea of feeling like I already have the money be like? Okay? So what if you already had it? How would you feel? So think about that for just a minute. Think about, well, if I had it, I would feel like this. Okay? So the key to this, if you study any of Dr. Joe Dispenza's work or anything like that, this is, where a lot of this comes from. It's actually multiple sources of people that I've learned this information from, but using it in my own life personally is the most important way that I've been able to use and apply this information. But anyway, is you're going to feel like you already have these things before you actually have them. And the key to it is that when you start to notice that there's lack, that you don't have it, you have to make that shift and feel like you do have it, even though you're not seeing it yet. This is faith. This is faith. I'm believing that I have something before I have it. Okay? So I believe that it's there. I can't see it yet. That's faith, right? Okay, good. So we're having faith that we are going to actually receive something that we are asking for. We're not going to feel the distance between it, like, oh my gosh, I don't have it. We're going to connect with it like it's already here. And just, how would you feel if it was already here? What would you do? What would you do if it was already here? You can write it down. You can think about it. You can talk about it. You can, whatever you want to do. But the key to it is just, it's not faking it till you make it. It may sound like that, but it's really not. It's really just feeling good with the idea of you already having it. Feeling good with the idea of you already having it. I'll say that one more time. Feeling good with the idea that you already have it. So it's already in your possession. and you're walking around, and then if you can hold that frequency there, that's when your manifestation shows up. Boom. Okay? And that's really what we're trying to get you to, is to a place of abundance, feeling abundant within, finding the ideas of things that you want and feeling good about those ideas, and then using that good feeling to connect with it. And when you've connected with it, then is when you're so open and ready to receive it, when it's ready to come in to your life, okay? And you can utilize, and if you think this sounds weird or something like that, you can think of anything in your life that you've ever wanted and how you got it. And this is what happened. You decided you were going to get it. You made the decision. You were like, heck yeah, I'm getting this. First you thought about it, and you maybe have researched it, see how much sorry, I'm talking terrible, but you may have researched it, looked at the cost of the item or whatever it is that you wanted. And as you went through that process, then you started to decide whether you really wanted it or not. Then you started thinking of different ways you could get it. And then you made a decision on how you were going to get it, and you went and you got it, right? You just went and you got it. So it's the same thing, even with bigger ideas. So say it's bigger than what you normally would ask for. You're going to do the same thing. You're going to think about it. Why do you want it? What are you going to use it for? You know, where could it come from? That would be, you know, where's it going to come from? And then making a decision to get it. Make a decision to get it. Make it, you know, I don't want to say make it happen, but yes, to make it happen. So you make your decision on how to make it happen. And then the next thing you know, it's there, right? So we're doing this, though. This is like the inner work to get to that point. Because when we get to the point to where we're asking for things that are bigger than what we're normally used to getting or used to working to get, we normally just think about it, research it, take some action, and boom, we have it, right? If I want a new rug, then I think about where are some places that have rugs. How can I go find the rug? And I think of the price that I want to spend on the rug, and then I go out and search to try to find the one for the price that I want, whether it be online or in stores or whatever. So same thing use the same, you know, process with it being something bigger. So if it's money, then where's my money? There's different ways you can make it, different ways you can acquire it. And so thinking about how much you need or how much you want, we're going to stick with want, how much you want. And then you're going to think about the amount, where it's coming from. Where's it coming from? Where could it come from? Different possibilities, different ways that it could come in. And then you might have to be a little more creative with it, because if it's something bigger than what you have within your possession right now, then of course you're going to have to open your mind up for expansion and growth. You're going to give some light, some love, and some gratitude to that thought, and allow some ideas for opportunities to come in for you to connect with that. I say connect with it. And then once you're connected with it, like it's yours. It's yours. So connecting with what you want before you get it. In other words, it's mine. I've got it. It's here. It could come this way, or this way. I'm not really attached to how. I'm going to let God take care of that. And I'm just going to go out there and put my foot out, you know, my footprint around here, and here, and see if these things will allow it. And if these are the right things to do to allow it to come in. And your intuition is going to guide you with that. It's going to help you decide, hey, do this, or do that, and kind of guide you and tell you what, you know, or some options or ways that you could actually get that $10,000 that you need or want into your life. So I hope this makes sense. It's a little bit tricky with the way that that it works, because you do have to just open up space in your mind and your body and your, you know, in order for you to get to that place. It has to be like you become the person, embody that person who already has that amount of money, or has that thing that you're wanting. If it's a new home, if it's a beach house, if it's a pool in your backyard, if it's a new car, whatever it is, if it's just a new wardrobe, you know, think about somebody else who already has the thing that you want, and how do they act? and find people that act good because they have these things. Don't find people that act, crazy about it. So find people that model good, in that you can look at and say, wow, if they can have it, then so can I. And, maybe if you want to talk to them and ask them, how they acquired this as well, you definitely can do that. And that's what coaches and mentors are for. And so coaching programs are out there. I have a coaching program. I'm not talking about that right now. I'm just here to talk about abundance. So this is where we're going. Keep working on that I am abundant affirmations, feeling really, really good. And then when you get to that feeling good spot, I want you to start to be able to open yourself up to receive more. Open your mind up to receive more. So that means more opportunities to create more incomes or more money within wherever you're at right now, whatever it may be. There is another way there's always a way to expand and grow from where you are right now. So be happy with where you are. Keep feeling good. Keep affirming that you are abundant, and move forward into this space of trying to ask and it is given. Move into that space of accepting that you can really have anything you want. Just move into that space and allow yourself to receive, okay? All right, love you. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you. Mwah.